In a quiet town far away, there was a small shop that sold only candles. Tall candles, short candles, scented ones, colorful ones. Each one proudly waited to be bought and taken home. Among them sat a tiny candle. It was shorter than the rest, with a wick much thinner than others. The tall candles often teased it. "Look at you," said a bright red candle one evening. "You're too small, you won't even last an hour." The little candle stayed silent, trying to hide its sadness. Night after night, the teasing continued. Day after day, the little candle began to believe it really was useless. One evening, just before closing time, the shopkeeper gently picked up the tiny candle. "I think you're the one I need," he said softly. The little candle was confused. "Me? Why me?" "I barely give any light," it thought. The shopkeeper placed it in his coat pocket and walked out of the shop. The night was extremely dark. A storm had knocked out all the streetlights and the neighborhood was pitch black. He walked for a long time until he reached a small house. Inside, an elderly woman was sitting alone, frightened by the darkness. The shopkeeper smiled gently and lit the tiny candle. At once, the room filled with a warm, gentle glow. Not too bright, not too sharp, just enough to chase away every shadow. The woman's eyes softened. "Oh, what a comforting light," she whispered. "Not harsh, not blinding, just perfect." The little candle felt its flame flicker with pride. For the first time ever, it felt important, useful, loved. Hours passed and the little candle burned steadily, giving warmth and comfort the whole night. When morning arrived, its flame finally grew small. Before it went out, the shopkeeper whispered, "See? You were exactly what was needed. Every candle shines differently, but every light has a purpose." The little candle glowed one last time. It was no longer ashamed of being small. It had brightened someone's darkest night. Moral of the story: everyone has their own light. Some shine bright, some shine gently, but every light matters. Your uniqueness, your tiny flame, might be exactly what someone needs.